Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Manchester United in advanced talks to extend contract of Diogo Dalot. Manchester United are on a track to reach an agreement with defender Diogo Dalot to extend his contract at Old Trafford. Dalot's current deal was due to end this June. However, the club triggered the 12-month extension clause in December 2022 to extend his stay by 1 year. Journalist Fabrizio Romano has revealed Manchester United are advancing in talks to extend Diogo Dalot's contract. United's plan remains to keep Dalot and get a new long-term deal done. There is confidence to reach an agreement soon. Dalot joined United from Porto in 2018 but has only become a regular starter since Erik ten Hag was appointed manager. He spent the 2021 season on loan with AC Milan, which helped him to improve massively. He was in a tremendous form before the Qatar World Cup and looked miles ahead of Aaron Wan-Bissaka for the right-back spot. The 23-year-old has started 23 Premier League games this term, the most he has made in a single English top-flight campaign. Wan-Bissaka's recent upturn in form forced Dalot to vacate the right-back position, but Ten Hag utilized him in an orthodox left-back role, while Luke Shaw filled in for injured Lisandro Martinez. Dalot has produced some impressive displays, including bagging his first ever Premier League goal. Ten Hag is a big admirer of the Portuguese defender who likes to attack and is comfortable with the ball at his feet. He is a passionate defender and celebrates every crucial tackle or block, like scoring a goal. His positive energy is pivotal to his teammates and the fans. The £35 million rated star is yet to enter his prime years, and tying him to a new long-term contract is a no-brainer. David de Gea has agreed a framework for a new contract, waiting for approval from Erik ten Hag and Man United. Manchester United goalkeeper David de Gea has agreed the framework for a new contract according to the Telegraph. The Spaniard has been United's number one for the past 12 years, and the club are open to prolonging his stay next term. It's now reported that the club have not triggered the extension clause in his £375,000 a week deal, which expires in June. Instead, they are set to hand a new contract with a significantly lower basic salary. It will include incentives and add-ons. De Gea has reportedly agreed terms over an initial 2-year deal, but is waiting approval from Erik ten Hag and United to sign. The 32-year-old has had another fantastic season with the Red Devils. He recently kept his 17th clean sheet of the campaign to win the Premier League Golden Glove. The magnificent star has also been prone to making errors, but Ten Hag has publicly come in the support of his goalkeeper in the post-match interviews. In our view, United will certainly extend the stay of De Gea for the next 2 seasons, but they could still consider a long-term replacement for him. De Gea is obviously gifted with excellent reflexes, but he has been prone to blunders every now and then. Meanwhile, his distribution has been inconsistent. Anderlecht goalkeeper Bert Verbruggen could be considered as a future successor to De Gea in United's goal. The Dutchman has been dubbed as the new Manuel Neuer for his ability to play as a sweeper-keeper, and United could consider him as the next number one. MUTV pounded back Lisandro Martinez to win Manchester United Player of the Season. Former Manchester United defender Wes Brown believes Lisandro Martinez should win the club's Player of the Season award. You know, it has been a good season when there are multiple potential winners of the club's Player of the Season award. This season, there are a lot of deserving winners, with Casemiro and Marcus Rashford putting together particularly strong cases. Perhaps this is a case of the defenders' union sticking together, but former star Wes Brown believes Lisandro Martinez should get the award. Former Champions League winner Wes Brown told MUTV he would like to see Lisandro Martinez win the Player of the Year award. Brown explained, "What he's done to help the defense this year, under a lot of pressure as well. He doesn't listen to all the talk, he just gets on with how he plays. It's something we have been missing for a couple of years now. He's been solid, and I feel that when you play against Manchester United, I am playing against Martinez. I have got to step up. Brown makes a strong point that opposition players know they will not get an easy ride up against Martinez, not for a minute. The Argentina international had a great season for club and country before it came to a premature and with a broken metatarsal in early April. Martinez is busy working on a return where he should be back for Manchester United in time for the preseason tour. United spent an initial £46 million to sign Martinez in the summer from Ajax, and it's a fee which stands up as value for money. Whether he wins the award or not, we can't wait to see the Butcher back in action. Erik Ten Hag discusses his frustrations over Anthony Martial. Erik Ten Hag has discussed Anthony Martial and, more importantly, the frustration surrounding his injuries in his latest press conference. Anthony Martial is arguably Manchester United's best striker. The Frenchman, when he plays, often scores. He is very clinical in front of goal and is usually ice cool in regard to his finishing. The only other striker the club have in their ranks at the moment is Wout Weghorst, who has a measly 2 goals since his arrival, with none coming in the Premier League. With Martial resistant injuries and Weghorst's lack of goal scoring ability, goals have been scarce for United this season. This is leaving the gaffer majorly frustrated. Erik Ten Hag had his press conference yesterday. Ten Hag was initially asked about the future of the Frenchman, but subtly dodged the question. He instead went on to say that his lack of availability has been frustrating this campaign. He said, "If you are not available, you can't score. When he was available, we played better. The team is winning games. He's also scoring goals, but he has to be available." The Dutchman implies that United do tick better when Martial is on the pitch. However, he also lays out the cold hard fact that epitomizes Anthony Martial: you need to play to score. The Frenchman has played 19 games in the league this season, but just a measly 886 minutes. That's just 46 minutes a game on average. Despite Martial's qualities, you simply can't have a player at the club this injury prone. In our opinion, we'd get rid or release him. He simply isn't worth the money we pay on his wages. Manchester United linked with Lille goalkeeper Lucas Chevalier. Manchester United have switched their attention to League One in their ongoing search for a long-term replacement for David de Gea. According to French journalist Ignacio Genardier, the Red Devils are closely monitoring Lille goalkeeper Lucas Chevalier. The 21-year-old has been in excellent form this season and is rated as one of the best up-and-coming goalkeepers in France. His efforts have put Lille in contention for a top 4 finish, and he may well be rewarded with a move to Old Trafford this summer. United have cast their net far and wide to find a suitable replacement for De Gea and may have hit the jackpot with Chevalier. He excelled at youth level in France before spending last season on loan with League Two outfit Valenciennes. Since returning to Lille last summer, he has conceded 29 goals in 30 league appearances and kept 10 clean sheets. Having sold Maignan to AC Milan in 2021, the French club may be reluctant to allow another talented goalie to leave. Chevalier is reportedly ahead of Leeds United Ilya Meslier in the pecking order for the French national team, which highlight his future potential. Maignan's transfer fee was around 16 million euros, which undoubtedly represent excellent value given his subsequent performances for Milan. It may take a similar fee to price Chevalier away from Lille, but the outlay could pay dividends if he lives up to his potential. Man United handed boost in signing Dusan Vlahovic with Juventus point deduction. The Bianconeri were recently handed a 10-point penalty by the Italian Federation for false accounting, and they are now on the verge of missing out on a Champions League qualification. It's now reported that the Serie A giants are expected to offload high-profile stars to recoup losses. Vlahovic, who is one of the highest earners, will most likely be sold. United are mentioned as one of the candidates interested in landing his signature. His agent, Darko Restic has reportedly started the groundwork for a summer transfer. Vlahovic was regarded as one of the best strikers in Europe at Fiorentina. He netted 31 goals in the Italian top flight in 2021, the most by a player since 1960. However, he has struggled to replicate the feat at Juventus. He has netted only 23 goals from 63 appearances since making his switch in January 2022. With the limited impact, the Bianconeri could be willing to cash in on the 75 million euros rated central striker. United seem to be interested in landing his signature. Vlahovic could revive his career with a change in surroundings. The attacking brand of football under Erik ten Hag could be perfect for the Serbian next season. The 23-year-old has shown that he has good finishing skills in the box, he has a good positional sense, and can operate as a traditional number 9 when required. Anthony Martial is currently United's best specialist striker, but the Frenchman has been prone to dropping deep and finds himself out of position regularly. Mason Mount to snap Liverpool and Arsenal to move to Manchester United this summer. Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount would prefer a move to Manchester United over Liverpool if he leaves Stamford Bridge this summer. Mount is facing an uncertain future at Chelsea, with his contract expiring at the end of next season. Talks over an extension have stalled. The Athletic's David Ornstein report the 24-year-old is leaning towards a move to Manchester United, and talks are expected between the two clubs in due course. Although Mount is in the final year of his Chelsea deal, the Blues will want at least £60 million to sanction his departure. Mount is enduring a difficult season, like all his other Chelsea teammates. In 35 matches this term, he has bagged 3 goals and 6 assists. These are not great numbers for any attacking midfielder. Erik ten Hag wants a new midfielder in his squad, someone who can be an upgrade on 31-year-old Christian Eriksen. When it comes to playing visionary passes, Eriksen is better than Mount. However, the England international's off-the-ball work rate is better than Eriksen's. Chelsea must trim their squad this summer after signing a host of players under their new owners. They will not want to repeat the mistake of letting players leave for free as they did with Antonio Rudiger and Christensen last summer. Chelsea will fight tooth and nail to extend Mount's contract, especially with their incoming manager Mauricio Pochettino viewing the midfielder as part of his plans. Man United are on the stronger side of the negotiation table and could complete the deal for a knockdown price. Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag addresses Neymar rumors in latest press conference. Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag has addressed the latest Neymar rumors in his press conference yesterday. Neymar looks set to leave Paris Saint-Germain at the end of this campaign, leaving the footballing world pondering where the silky Brazilian's next destination will be. Manchester United, like with every big name on the planet when they become available, are rumored to be interested, although nothing has come directly from the club itself. That is, until yesterday, as Erik ten Hag conducted his press conference before the Chelsea fixture. When asked, "Are the Neymar rumors guff?" by Manchester Evening News reporter Steven Railston, the Dutchman responded, "When we have news, we will tell you." Interesting, this certainly doesn't rule out the possibility of the Neymar transfer whatsoever. A somewhat cryptic response from the gaffer indicates that the rumors may all not be specifically guff. Manchester United look like they are destined to be back in the big time of the Champions League next season. So, this begs the question as to whether a global superstar like Neymar would be welcomed at Old Trafford. Ten Hag also gave his thoughts on the importance of Champions League football next season. "We want to compete with the best, then you have to be in the Champions League. We want to compete with the best and be in the Champions League," said the Dutchman. He added, "In the Premier League, you have to be one of the first 4. That's not easy. Many are competing for it. Many think they should be in, and we are one of them." Will we see Neymar bowling out for United in Europe next season? It remains to be seen. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.